before the event started, like earlier in the week, posted the exact breakdown of how many countries entered, and even like the super smaller countries like Austria or Poland had like a sprinkling of representation in the bracket. It kind of speaks for how large of a region that Europe is encompassing, as we are not getting the Samus standard. We are getting the Samus of the other variety, Dark Samus, coming out here for sisqui. So not sure if it's going to make much of a difference outside of the aesthetics, but we regardless here, we're definitely in for a good set.
Yes, rather than the pretty girl, we get the alien parasite. So shaking things up a little bit. And all right, both of these guys really taking their time at the beginning of the match here. sisqui gonna find an up B out of shield. Okay, Greninja, very, very safe aerials. He's got neutral air and forward air that have a lot of pushback and can be very safe. But Samus, one of the best out of shield games just because of that up B.
Yeah, no, you definitely have to be cautious. Touching shield with this character. Up B at like you just mentioned, very, very good for free damage. But we'll see how often, that scenario, does come up. Again, Greninja, very fleet of foot character, going to be moving around a lot. And, right now it's looking pretty even so far.
Oh, finds that last hit of the up air from underneath. sisqui dropping his shield, maybe looking for a quick punish. Just not going to find it. And he's taking all the time he needs just to get these charge shots going. Even the uncharged one is still pretty fat, though, and occupies a lot of screen space.
Yeah, and you've seen, especially at the higher level, being able to convert those, uncharged neutral bees into, low percent combos and stuff. So sisqui off to a very solid start right now. Tariq having a rough go of it, trying to generate some offense. But as a nice little start here with the back airs.
Yeah, that move a lot stronger than it seems. And, sisqui holds his jump till the very end, but gets caught by Hydro Pump. Okay, all of a sudden, this is looking like Tariq's edge guard, Tariq's position.
Ooh, gets the forward air, though. Both players only 2% separating the two. Next solid hit will do it. It is the dash attack from Dark Samus. So sisqui able to, break through first here, but Tariq not that far behind.
Got that charge shot on deck. Oh, and, for as good as Samus's up B out of shield is, her shield grab is just terrible. Very slow. Not going to pick up a lot of punishes. We already saw sisqui find himself in a bad situation for missing one. Now he's missed a couple grabs, but he's kind of getting away with it. Wow, down tilt fair, not killing.
Yeah, there must be something in the shoulder pads of Samus there, Max. That was very surprising to see them live that. So sisqui getting a second lease on life here. Let's see what they're able to do with it.
Like the down throw in air, keeping that charge shot just a little bit away from 100%. And I think that's super useful because it allows you to have access to B reverses in the air just to change up your movement a little bit. And I think that's such a good tool for Samus overall. sisqui making great use of it, but unfortunately finds himself on the receiving end of a kill move. Respawns right into a big combo, though.
Yeah, excellent stuff right there from sisqui. Again, keeping this lead on right now. Tariq just trying to navigate the both figurative and literal minefield that Samus presents, to them. And right now, it's been coming up. Samus right now, nice shot of sisqui as they are able to, albeit a slow 0 to death, still qualifies.
Yes, untouched for that entire stock. Okay, let's see the pop-ups, tech chases. Just doing Greninja stuff right now. Tariq playing to the strengths of his character.
Yeah, like we mentioned before. Pressure. Yeah, I was just going to say, like you mentioned before, the up B out of shield has been a great get-out-of-jail-free card for sisqui. Greninja doesn't have a lot of range to play with when they're hitting you under shield outside of forward air and, properly spacing back air and such. So, any sort of free damage that sisqui's able to generate here is definitely going a long way.
You saw that directional air dodge in from Tariq, finds his way into the down smash. That's definitely the sign of panic or just kind of rushing things a little bit. A little bit of desperate play is what I'm really getting at here. And sisqui certainly has the lead to back that up. We'll see how he's able to close this out. Down throw, holding in too. I think Tariq is really kind of getting worn down by this.
Okay, nice little trade right there from both players. Again, sisqui playing a very solid game up close. Tariq still trying to get the stock off, but already sitting in the danger zone at 122 right now.
Looking for that dash attack. Such a good closer for Samus, but it is a little bit slow to start. If Tariq is aware, he's probably not going to get popped by it. Picks up a stock of his own here, and there's so much work left to do, but it is certainly doable, especially for the second best player in Germany.
No, for sure. Greninja is a character that can output damage very, very quickly. You know, a fleet of foot character. But, you know, like we mentioned, a tall drink to finish here. Ooh, nice little conversion, though.
Ooh, popping out of the first up air, caught by the entirety of the second one. And now we see that desperation play from sisqui. The air dodge to the center of the stage, but it is going to be dash attack that closes it out. Such an excellent anti-air tool. And we see Samus teetering over the edge. That animation. Very nice. sisqui, though, taking game one. Man, again, we were talking about France. We were talking about Germany. But Spain, I think they might follow a similar story arc to Ecuador in the South American qualifier, where they've only got 3 players here in top 32. They're all very strong, and they could potentially go the distance here, even against the odds where other countries are occupying most of these spots.
Yeah, listen, it's one of those things where, you know, I guess, you know, quality outweighs quantity, but even then, you know, the quality of talent here is absolutely pristine. It's been upset city, you know, for the most part of the day today. And we could be looking down the barrel of another one, as sisqui looked very, very comfortable, you know, in that set. We mentioned that, you know, Tariq does have, you know, top Samus in their region and quick, but, you know, sisqui looked awfully comfortable fighting against Greninja, a character that is still, you know, your mileage may vary on how many of them you might run into in any given tournament. So we'll see if the stage pick potentially nets any different results here for Tariq.
Yeah, just scanning through the Spanish power rankings, it looks like they have Garrote as a Greninja ranked 16th. So there's the potential that sisqui has seen this and fought this before. But yeah, Greninja is one of those characters where if you're not ready for it, he could just overwhelm you with sheer speed and being hard to react to.
Yeah, well, we'll see if the home field advantage of the Kalos Pokemon League will net any different results here for you know, for Tariq. First time he's seen the stage today too, so you know, should be a fun change of pace here.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. I would think that on paper this benefits Samus quite well. She's got access to the wall jumps. She's got a huge stage to play with, but I'd say the same thing about Greninja. If Tariq wants to take a more patient approach to things, I would assume that he's a bit worried about getting zoned out by those charge shots. But yeah, of course, the wall, very fun for him to play with as well with the clings.
Yeah, and obviously the biggest benefit here is going to be that platform that just kind of teeters over the edge like that. So it'll at least provide whoever is on the ledge a easier path to get out, to get off of it. Nice parry right there from sisqui, but not able to get any follow-up out of it. But still in very solid control right now. Whoa!
Oh, both of them monkeying around off stage right there. Oh, and we're going to get a blast right to the face. Very unfortunate. Not even the full charge shot.
Ooh, but the up smash will be the equalizer there. So Tariq able to, you know, not let that stock hang around too long. Again, you know, the easier you can close those gaps, the better it will be for you. As up B out of shield continues to be a menace, you know, for sisqui's arsenal right here.
Yeah, such a strong tool to have, especially against these guys who like to get close and try to pressure you with aerials that convert into tons of damage. Wow, I like that jump into bomb above his head just to create a little bit of pressure, maybe thinking the up B wouldn't have connected.
You see sisqui, just gonna sit back at the projectiles on deck here. As you know, Tariq starting to get some offense generated here. You know, able to it's just been so hard, man. Especially when he touches shield. The up B out of shield has just been a huge you know, swinging percent here for sisqui.
Neutral air to fair. Some nice damage. Tariq finally taking a lead for the first time in the set, it feels like. Oh, and goes for it. The executioner finds a back air on that recovery path. Excellent job, Tariq. Here to play. Looking like he's trying to even this setup in this game right here.
Yeah, dare I say the back air is nice, Max.
It was rather nice.
But yeah, listen, we'll see how Tariq's able to play with a lead now. Again, the first time he's been able to do so in the set, and we've seen, you know, the combo strings be there before, but now being able to play with a lead, it's just going to completely change the complexion to this game.
Absolutely, it's going to be sisqui forced to approach a little bit, and we could see more of that projectile game from Tariq. We saw with stage control, he was content throwing out a fully charged water shuriken, something that normally he probably couldn't do because sisqui has no reason to think about inching forward.
Ooh, you see the hydro pump come out to maybe, force a poor recovery there from sisqui. But again, going right back to work on a ledge here. Ooh, and converts, but not going to get the kill.
Beautiful timing on the ledge trap, and yeah, the bomb, so annoying for Greninja's recovery. No hitbox protecting him, has to come straight up from certain angles. Oh, it's a huge boost vertically. Comes back on the stage, and up B, is that going to do it? No, that move almost never kills you if you DI it properly, especially on a stage like Kalos with massive boundaries.
Yeah, but able to find respite right there. So 95% on the docket right now for sisqui. They're going to have to play this one pretty close to the vest. So let's see what they have in store here.
Oh, no punish, but okay, ends up finding the grab. That's where Samus makes her money at these low percents. Oh, the tech chase into the charge shot. All right, hold on. A comeback might be a reality here. Samus, plenty of weight at her disposal just to survive these hits. And, of course, projectiles dealing a ton of damage. I believe charge shot does 35 from full.
Good lord. Ooh, gets the pivot grab there. Gonna set up once again on the ledge. Again, this is getting pretty close right there. And Greninja, not known for their durability. So if you're Tariq, you definitely have to be on alert here.
I like how sisqui was trying to just find the stock by way of ledge trap, but will he have that luxury afforded to him right now? I'm not sure. Tariq just one good hit away from taking it. Oh man, dash attack's so strong. Not gonna do it, of course. But the forward air might. And it does! Wow, sisqui with an incredible comeback, putting himself up 2-0 in the set. I was almost ready to count him out, man. Tariq was gaming. He was on fire. But sisqui just with the clutch factor, using that heavy character to his advantage.
Yeah, listen, that was an excellent display, like we said right there. And charge shot at all percents, so threatening. Like we mentioned, that early percent, it's set up into like it does 35 on its own, but it can, uncharge, it can combo into things. We saw a couple of follow-ups there, and like we mentioned, the awkward heaviness of Samus definitely playing a factor there. She kind of is like a lead balloon in a lot of instances where she's floaty, but she's heavy. Yeah, an excellent comeback from sisqui. One game away from another upset here to qualify for the Smash World Tour European Finals. So let's see what Tariq has in the tank here. Again, probably feeling a little discouraged, but you got to keep trucking forward.
In the words of Paz, changing the game plan and not the floor plan as he runs it right back to Kalos here. Oh, falling out of the up B though. That could have really devastating consequences, but fortunately for sisqui, gonna take barely any damage off of that. Looks for the punish on the wall cling. I like the attempt. And so far, man, sisqui has just been in firm control of this set. Other than most of game 2, he's been on top.
Yeah, no, 100%. They, for whatever reason, it's just hasn't really been working out so far for Tariq, but sisqi's been playing like a madman. That down air into the back air, almost being the ender of stocks right there.
I like the stage dives there right there. Very cool stuff. Goes for the jab 1 mix up. Tariq not going to fall for it.
Yeah, and we saw a little wave land on the platform right there. Definitely seeing some movement coming out from sisqui in this last game.
Yeah, certainly an underused option. I think even despite the amount of lag wave landing has in this game, there's still plenty of practical applications. Wow, beautiful. Comes up with the back air, bends the pressure off, reverses that edge guard, and we've got sisqui yet again with the stock lead. Just 2 away from going to the offline section of the European Tour.
Ooh, okay. The up B just missed right there. Ooh, there we go. The down tilt to the up smash. Once again, Tariq doing a great job closing the gap, not letting the lead slip away from or build up too far from him there. So back on even ground for both players.
sisqui burning some time, retreating to get his charge shot going, even going as far as off stage, but not paying the price whatsoever. Love how that up air managed to connect. Just the last hit, almost from below.
All right, trying to get conversion on the ledge here, but sisqi's done a pretty good job, like playing, from the, from inside out, fighting from out of disadvantage to back into center stage.
Got this intense standoff near the ledge here. Oh, Tariq ending it just by down airing into the ground at nothing, seemingly. maybe trying to catch sisqui advancing forward.
Ooh, okay, getting a nice little string right here. Now it is Tariq back in the driver's seat here, but ooh, okay, a lot of roll reversals here, from both players scrapping at the ledge.
Yeah, a lot of multi-hit failures too by both Greninja and Samus throughout the set. I think just the nature of each of their physics is really not conducive to those moves landing fully. Greninja being an ultra fast baller and Samus being quite floaty.
There we go, nice call out on the jump right there with the forward air. As once again, sisqui goes right back to work on the ledge here. Good uses of the wall cling once again from Tariq. Able to, pull one over. I don't know who hit who with what right there, but my God, that was insane.
Both of them swinging at each other fearlessly off stage. Beautiful setup, though. Catches the drift back after the air dodge forward. Tariq still here to play. One stock away from keeping himself alive in the set. But sisqui, we saw his intense clutch factor last game. Is he going to be able to pull that off with even less of a deficit? Yeah, now it's pretty much, or it is straight up dead even.
Yeah, both players doing a great job, not letting the lead, fall away from them. And these last stock scenarios have been where sisqui has shined, as we've seen. The ice in their veins is not to be scoffed at. So, but Tariq trying to generate some offense here, able to do so. Having great control of the stage.
Going right past, picking up a grab for his trouble. All right, sisqui in a great spot here. Ooh, doesn't get the punish though.
Uh-oh. Ooh, air dodge back to the platform. It's good stuff there from Tariq going right back into center stage here.
And he's jumpless. Ooh, but the neutral air fending off that potential landing trap.
Uh-oh. Woo!
Ooh, sisqui getting a little hasty. You saw him whip that dash attack point blank. Just wants to get some kind of hit on Tariq. Shake off this very minor, albeit still existent deficit. These wall clings are so good against bombs.
Yeah, I was gonna say the wall cling has been pretty very, very effective here for Tariq. But edge guard opportunity coming out, but the early hydro pump back to center stage will buy Tariq a little bit more time here.
Love how sisqui is varying his landing timings with the bombs. Down tilt fair, just not quite enough. Kalos, those big boundaries maybe coming to haunt Tariq a little bit. It's hard to close stocks out against Samus in general, and definitely make it a little harder on yourself by going to a stage like Kalos. Uh-oh.
Here it comes. What's going to be the ledge trap here? Again, the bomb has been... The bomb does not matter. The Shadow Sneak, a card that Tariq has not shown so far, will buy him a 4th game here in this set. So the first step in a great journey to potentially, bring this back. But excellent stuff right there from Tariq.
Yeah, incredibly clutch there. Facing death to the next grab, I believe up throw would have done it. Such a strong move for Samus. Tariq, you gotta appreciate this man's conviction. He's like, all right, I'm staring down a 2-game deficit. I might be about to lose this, but no, I'm gonna pull out one of my tricks that I've been saving for this very moment to keep myself afloat. Beautiful play. Being conservative with the Shadow Sneak is so important as Greninja, because when your opponent's ready for it, that move is pretty bad. It's pretty punishable. Easy to react to. You track the shadow on the ground, but the second they forget about it, it can have devastating consequences. And the same can be said for moves like D4, Wonder Wing, etc. Just these X-Factor sneaky moves that if your opponent's not ready for them and you save them for the clutch, they're going to get that clutch.
Yeah, no, 100%. He only used it, I think, like one other time, but as a recovery, asset. So definitely, lost that move in translation somewhere. And it worked out. It got him a game on the board here. So we'll see what the response will be from sisqui now playing on their counter pick.
Yeah, let's see what it's going to be. I think Kalos is just such a good stage for Samus, but we saw Tariq make excellent usage of the walls particularly, and also of the platform. It got him out of a bad spot a couple times. Pokemon Stadium 2, though, not exactly a very one-sided stage. Typical starter for so many of these sets we've seen throughout Smash Ultimate's 2.5-year lifespan. Wow, what a chase. The confidence to know that he'd be on that side.
Yeah, definitely peering into the future right there. That was an excellent call out from sisqui. And like you said, again, this is a pretty standard starter across most sets in Ultimate. So it just most definitely could just be a comfort thing here for sisqui. Go where your where your heart lies. And I guess it could just be in Pokemon. But, oh, good catch with the Zair right there, as the ledge traps from sisqui have been absolutely fantastic, closing it out with the charge shot. My goodness.
Yeah, these non-full charge shots being strong enough to get the job done, pretty incredible. Greninja, not heavy, but certainly not the lightest character in the game, nowhere near it. I'm surprised to see him dying so early to that.
Yeah, that's definitely the break you're looking for if you're sisqui, getting your, set the statement early, in a potential set clenching game. And they have been absolutely on point so far. My goodness.
Wow, finding the weak back air and the back hit of down smash. Good lord, sisqui up 2 stocks in the blink of an eye. 1:20 into the game.
Yeah, playing like they have food in a microwave they have to go grab or something. They are speed running this 4th game right here. Tariq has not been able to generate any sort of offense here.
Oh, fighting back, swinging back air on the return to the stage, and this is looking really rough, man. If it doesn't end in a 3-stock, I'm pretty sure Tariq is staring down a trip to the loser's bracket. He could just turn up the clutch to 11 right now and make it happen, though. Anything's possible in a game like Smash.
Yeah, I've seen crazier things happen today. Ooh, that up smash was unfortunately not it, though, as sisqui once again back into driver's seat.
Ooh, just creeping forward. I like that. I mean, not only does it have that subtle intimidation factor and a little bit of a flex, but it also allows you access to your shield immediately. Wow, the neutral air sends him rocketing off the corner of Pokemon Stadium 2 from underneath. Good lord, sisqui taking that 3-1 in an incredibly dominant Game 4.
Wow. Yeah, like we mentioned, the upsets keep a rolling, and that 4th game, that 3rd game, was very, very close, but for whatever reason, the counter pick to Pokemon Stadium and that very, very strong opening for sisqui was just too much for Tariq to mount. So they are going to take a trip in the loser's bracket. And I hope you guys like frogs, because both iStudying and Tariq are going to be fishing through in the loser's bracket right now. And that is, I want no part of fighting either of those 2 guys. So winners is where you want to be right now. And congratulations to sisqui for qualifying here. As part of the 12 moving forward. So the hits just keep on rolling, Max.
These sets have been so good, nonstop, back to back to back, and